San Francisco earthquake. A comprehensive analysis. Earthquakes have long been a part of California's history, particularly in San Francisco, a city that has faced the devastating effects of tectonic activity numerous times. The recent earthquake, which struck San Francisco, has raised questions about preparedness, resilience, and the evolving science of disaster management. This article explores the incident in depth, examining the science behind earthquakes, the city's preparedness measures, the immediate aftermath, and the lessons we must learn moving forward. Understanding earthquakes. The science behind the shake's San Francisco lies near the San Andreas Fault, a tectonic boundary where the Pacific Plate and North American Plate grind against each other. This fault is responsible for the seismic activity that defines California's landscape. Earthquakes occur when stress builds along these plate boundaries and is suddenly released, causing the ground to shake. The magnitude of an earthquake is measured on the Richter scale, while its intensity is assessed using the Modified Mercalli Intensity (MMI) scale, which considers the earthquake's impact on people and structures. The recent earthquake in San Francisco registered a magnitude of 6.8, making it one of the strongest quakes to hit the city in recent years. Its epicenter was located just south of the city, at a depth of 10 kilometers, amplifying the seismic waves that reached urban areas. San Francisco's history with earthquakes. San Francisco is no stranger to earthquakes. The 1906 earthquake, with an estimated magnitude of 7.9, remains one of the deadliest in U.S. history. The quake destroyed 80% of the city, killed thousands, and triggered fires that burned for days. More recently, the 1989 Loma Prieta earthquake caused widespread destruction and loss of life, highlighting vulnerabilities in the city's infrastructure. Each disaster has served as a catalyst for improved building codes, emergency response strategies, and public awareness campaigns. Preparedness measures in San Francisco. San Francisco has invested heavily in earthquake preparedness. Key initiatives include retrofit programs. Older buildings, particularly those made of unreinforced masonry, are being retrofitted to withstand seismic forces. Modern structures are built to stringent earthquake resistance standards. Early warning systems. The Shake Alert system, developed by the U.S. Geological Survey, provides residents with a few seconds of warning before seismic waves arrive, giving them time to seek safety. Community drills and education. Programs like the Great California Shakeout encourage residents to practice drop, cover, and hold on drills, ensuring they know how to protect themselves during a quake. Emergency services coordination. The city's emergency response teams are trained to coordinate search and rescue efforts, manage medical resources, and maintain communication during disasters. The immediate impact of the recent earthquake. The earthquake struck at 2:47 p.m. local time, disrupting daily life in San Francisco. Buildings swayed, car alarms blared, and frightened residents flooded the streets. Key impacts included structural damage. Older buildings and infrastructure sustained significant damage, with reports of collapsed facades, cracked roads, and broken windows. Power outages. Approximately 250,000 residents lost power as transformers exploded and power lines were damaged. Transportation disruptions. The Bay Area Rapid Transit (BART) system was temporarily shut down for inspections, and several highways reported cracks and closures. Casualties. Emergency services reported several injuries and a small number of fatalities, primarily due to falling debris. Emergency response and rescue efforts. The response to the earthquake was swift and coordinated. Search and rescue. Firefighters and first responders worked tirelessly to rescue people trapped in collapsed structures. Medical services. Hospitals activated emergency protocols, treating injuries ranging from minor cuts to severe trauma. Shelter provision. Community centers and schools were converted into temporary shelters for displaced residents. Volunteer efforts. Local residents and organizations provided food, water, and emotional support to those affected. The role of technology in disaster management. Technology played a critical role in mitigating the earthquake's impact and aiding recovery efforts. Drones and robots. Equipped with cameras and sensors, drones surveyed damaged areas, while robots were used in search and rescue operations. AI-powered analytics. Artificial intelligence analyzed seismic data to predict aftershocks and guide resource allocation. Social media. Platforms like Twitter and Facebook served as crucial communication tools, allowing residents to report damage and coordinate help. Apps and alerts. Mobile apps like MyShake provided real-time updates and safety tips to residents. The economic toll, the financial cost of the earthquake, is expected to exceed $5 billion. Key contributors to this figure include property damage. Homes, businesses, and public infrastructure require extensive repairs or rebuilding. Business interruptions. Many businesses were forced to close temporarily, leading to lost revenue. Insurance claims. Insurance providers face a surge in claims, impacting their operations and reserves. Environmental and social consequences. Environmental impact. The earthquake triggered small landslides and disrupted ecosystems, while gas leaks posed fire risks and polluted the air. Community trauma. The psychological toll on residents is significant, with many experiencing anxiety and post-traumatic stress. Civic unity. Despite the challenges, the earthquake brought out the best in many residents, who rallied to support each other during this difficult time. Lessons for the future. Urban planning. Cities must prioritize earthquake-resistant infrastructure and enforce building codes. Emergency preparedness. Regular drills and education campaigns are essential to ensure that residents know how to respond effectively. Technological integration. Continued investment in early warning systems and disaster management technologies can save lives and reduce damage. Climate change considerations. As climate change may influence seismic activity, it's crucial to integrate this factor into future planning. Hope and resilience. Despite the destruction, San Francisco's resilience shines through. The city's response demonstrates the power of preparedness, technology, and community spirit. As rebuilding begins, there's hope that the lessons learned will make San Francisco safer and stronger for future generations. Final thoughts. Earthquakes remind us of nature's immense power and the importance of being prepared. The recent quake in San Francisco is a stark wake-up call for cities worldwide to invest in resilience and innovation. By learning from this event, we can better protect our communities and build a safer future. If you found this analysis insightful, don't forget to subscribe to AI Future Wire News for more in-depth coverage of major events and groundbreaking technologies. Hit the like button, share this video, and let us know your thoughts in the comments below.